Hey, it's Crypto Expat. I'm giving away some crypto and in this video, and I'm going to give away some more Tron. Okay, so to win this Tron, all you need to do is to answer this question, which I'll end of the video. And then once you answer it correctly, just put your Tron wallet in the comments, and I'm going to send you 100 Tron. Okay, so we're still building this channel. I know it's not a huge amount, but as we build and get our subscriber base gets bigger and bigger and bigger, we're going to start giving away more and more crypto. Okay, so stick around to the end. Why I think that Bitcoin is headed for a major bull run, and I'll explain why I think this is the case. It's not because of Joe Rogan tells 200 million listeners to buy Bitcoin. Cash App is paying Joe Rogan big bucks to talk up Bitcoin according to his scripted spiel on his most recent podcast. So it's even Joe Rogan has got some pull, but it's not because of that. Okay, it's not because of that. See, with Bitcoin, for Bitcoin to go on a major bull run, something major has to happen. Something that's going to disrupt everything. And with crypto is still a very small part of the world financial system where money is right now. But if you look at the grand scheme of things, Bitcoin's only a small fish because we're looking at $327 billion. That's small chump change compared to like the NASDAQ. What's the total value of stocks on the NASDAQ? It's $34 trillion. Okay. And then if we look at the Dow Jones, it's just like 30 companies, large companies. There's $8.33 trillion. So Bitcoin, the whole of cryptocurrency is not even as big as the Dow Jones. Then if we look at the S&P, total S&P market cap of 500 largest companies listed on the stock exchange, the S&P is $27 trillion. So can you see how small in terms of money invested, how much cryptocurrency is? So it's going to take a lot to happen for crypto to start to have this huge bull run that we saw in 2017. If you were there and you bought in before it went to 19.5, you took advantage of all the ICOs, you would have made a lot of money like we did. And crypto is, for it to see this next major bull run, it's not what's going to happen inside crypto. Okay, people look at the trading with technical analysis. They talk about the mass adoption of Bitcoin. They talk about the tech, okay, new tech that is coming. They're talking about institutional money that's coming and all these things. But the price of Bitcoin hasn't moved for like 2 years. Only in the last week we've seen Bitcoin hit over 10,000, which we haven't seen for a long time. So for Bitcoin to move up into the 20K mark that we saw back in December 2017, the money is going to come from outside of Bitcoin, from outside crypto, and it's going to come into the crypto space. And predominantly, Bitcoin is the largest share of cryptocurrency. So this money is going to come outside. But for the money to come outside, there's got to be a reason. And it's none of those things that I just talked about. Not the tech, not the technical analysis, not the trading volume, none of that. It's going to come from outside. And the only way it's going to come from outside is if, basically shit hits the fan. That's the only reason. See, right now, Bitcoin is just an option, or cryptocurrency is just an option. People are still using banks. People are still using credit cards. People are using the key card, right? Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is an option. It's a luxury. I might use it because I might make some short-term gains in the on Bitcoin, but it's not a necessity. Until it becomes a necessity, that's when we're going to see a huge shift. there's still a bit of Bitcoin going to China. Okay, the flow majority of it is going to the US, Europe, Japan, Taiwan, but but there's still Bitcoin going into China, even though they've said that they've banned Bitcoin. The Chinese government is looking for ways to invest money to prop up the economy. See, what's happened in China lately, I mean, they've taken a really big hit. First of all, the controversy with the coronavirus, okay, how they lied about that. They tried to cover that up. That really upset a lot of people. And look where we are now with the economy with the coronavirus. If they would have contained it within China, then we wouldn't have this problem that we're having now with the economy. But they chose not to do that. Now it's come back and biting them in the ass. So this is having a big effect on the economic system, the financial system within China. And there's rumors about banks, local Chinese banks that are going to basically default, or they're going to collapse. Okay, there's rumors about this. Don't know whether it's true. South China Morning Post says China's banking debt crisis is ticking time bomb and must be diffused with urgent financial reforms. So the Chinese government are stressing out big time, and they need money. They need money. Then we saw they had some major flooding, which basically flooded a lot of China. And this dam that they built, which was also very controversial because they had to move I think like 1 million people from this province. Now the Hubei province, now that they had to blow up this China blows up dam as death tolls from the flooding rises. They blew up part of this dam to let the water through, or else it would just the whole dam would just basically just break apart. And a lot of people downhill basically died because of what they did. All right, so they killed a lot of people doing that. So that's not good news for them. So they've had this really bad luck of news lately, and it's not looking good for China. And even so, we've got China that are desperate, and there's rumors that they're investing into Bitcoin, even though they say that Bitcoin is not is banned. It's a part of the state. They say Bitcoin is owned by part of the state, but they secretly, in my opinion, have been getting as much Bitcoin as they can, and they've been mining it. Okay, so you don't want to believe anything that the Chinese government tells you. Also, what's happened is recently now, Iran is basically their economy is just in trouble. The economy is just struggling, and now they're looking ways to prop up their economy. So now Iran licenses 14 Bitcoin mining farms, cuts electricity tariffs up to 47% for miners. So basically they're saying you can mine Bitcoin, we're going to allow you to mine Bitcoin, but you basically need to comply, and you need to disclose the identities, the size of the farms, and their mining equipment type with the Ministry of Industry, Mine and Trade, and then you can mine Bitcoin. So they're also looking for ways to prop up their economy. However, Venezuela they went the wrong direction. They basically banned Bitcoin mining. People in Venezuela, the inflation, the dollar there was just, it plummeted. People couldn't even feed themselves, so they went to Bitcoin, and people were mining Bitcoin just to survive. And they went around and confiscated all the mining equipment. So that country is in real trouble. So now you've got countries like Iran, which are looking at investing into Bitcoin, or they are now actually, and they're making it legal. And we've got China that is just after the coronavirus with the banks in China that are basically going to collapse. And also, we had this huge gold bust recently of counterfeit gold, and this gold was actually made of copper or something. And many investors invested in this, and they were using this gold as collateral to get more loans. And it just basically all collapsed because they found that the gold was actually just fake. King's Gold Jewelry Inc. has been accused of depositing fake gold bars as collateral to obtain a loan worth 20 billion yuan, 2.8 billion USD. So it's not looking good for China, and now they're looking at alternatives. Iran is also mining Bitcoin. So like I said before, going back, okay, this outside money is now coming into crypto, and the situation with Iran, I don't think it's going to get, their economy is not going to get better, and also with China, like they are in deep shit with their economy. It's not going to get any better for them. So if anything, it's going to push more money into crypto and Bitcoin, and this is why I think that we're going to see this trend of this uptrend of Bitcoin in the not too distant future, because of this outside money coming in. The only way that's going to happen is if something happens, a crisis happens, something bad happens, then you will see money coming, you'll see Bitcoin go up. Or the other alternative is they have a black swan event. And a black swan event is something that just doesn't happen very often, but it can happen, and that can disrupt everything. All right, guys, the question to win this TRON is, what is the total value market cap of the S&P 500? Okay, I mentioned it before. There it is on the screen. And if you get that right, just leave your TRON wallet and I will pick a random winner, and I'm going to send you 100 TRON. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because YouTube is doing weird stuff lately. So it really helps if you subscribe to the channel to get the updates, and also if you leave a comment, that's going to really help the channel too, because we just started. Alright guys, so thanks for your support. Hope you win the TRON, and look forward to the next crypto giveaway.